So tonight we have that wonderful training for members. As we all know, training is very, very critical. We don't want to do the business without that direction, that guidance. That's why we have this kind of a training. So you are all welcome. As Superstars team, we are all set to build our businesses to the top, 5 diamond directors. And we don't want anyone to be left behind. Every single day, remind yourself that you're going all the way to the top. And the bigger the house you want to build, the bigger the foundation you lay. That's the essence of our weekly trainings, this cycle training, to make sure that we are laying the best foundation. And tonight, we'll be doing what we are calling bolts and nuts, those things that you need so that your business is tight and so that your business is solid. It's not shaky. And you know, it entails understanding the business as well as personal development so that you can be able to withstand any storms that will be coming your way. Storms like rejection, objections from people that you'll be approaching, storms like criticisms, all these things. So that is why we have that topic tonight. I want to ask all of us to settle down with a pen and a notebook, because this will be really one of the best trainings ever. Jabi, it's on your head that you need to do something on the volume. I think the rest can hear us very well. All right, so I want to ask Pearose to be the first speaker to take us through that topic, and thereafter we'll be able to do recognition. So welcome all, welcome Pearose.
Wow, thank you so much. Good evening, superstars. Good to see you all over there, waiting to learn from this evening Zoom session. I believe you are doing very well, excited. And as you know, we are just approaching the end of the month of April. And I'm really excited for what is happening in the team. Things are really happening. And so no one should be left behind. So I'm excited. Yes, it is exactly 1 week to the close of the month. That is actually, we are closing next week on Tuesday. So it is so exciting to see people fly in the business. So yes, it is not yet too late. You can learn and grow. And I want to welcome all our new superstars who have joined us. Yeah, this in the past 2 weeks, it has been a record because we have really sponsored so many people. And remember, once you get sponsored into the business, you don't forget to come to trainings, because these are the things that are going to build you even to understand the business. Yes. If you really do the business with your own knowledge from where you come from, or your job or your other businesses, you may not make it in this business. So what I am urging all of us is, let us train, let us understand, let us get to understand every other time. Imagine, we have trained together with Josephat, we have trained for the last 14 years. Can you imagine? And so we are not tired of training, because we understand that learning is endless. You always have to learn. So welcome on board. I want to take you through what you are required, to learn this business and to grow the business. We have actually put a compact kind of training that is going to help you to understand. And even if you are so new in the business, you'll get to understand. Remember, we are in network marketing business, and it is a business of people. You cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. So you need to really work with people, and that is why we say you sponsor people. So everyone on this call tonight, the 50 of us who have already joined the meeting, just get to understand this is a business where the company compensates you for what you do as a person and what the team does, what is generated from your team. So network marketing is the process of developing a network or an organization of people who use a product or service and share the product or service with their friends, their relatives, and independent distributors. So learn to know that once you become part of this business, you are an independent distributor. So you are a sole person. You are actually in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So as you share the products and through your network, as your organization grows larger, then you also grow in the business. And I believe on this call tonight, we have people who have a zeal, who have a fire to be able to grow their networks, yeah? So this is not a small young business. It's been there for over 50 years now, okay? So it is actually very, it has become more than $50 billion industry. So, and in all parts of the world. So we are excited because Neolife is part of our the network marketing business. And Neolife, as you know, is in over 50 countries around the world. And it has also been there for over 60 years. Can you imagine a business that has been there for over 60 years? We are so lucky to be engaging with a business that has got a lot of honesty and integrity, a business that has passed the test of times. Nowadays, so many people come and try to remove you out of the business. Please don't fall trap or don't fall victim, because you realize we are in a very wonderful opportunity. So realize through this business, you get personal development, because courtesy of the learning, the engaging with people, you get people skills. And that is one of the best skills you can have in this world, personal development. You grow, you will never be the same again. I hear people speak today who joined this business like 3, 4, 5 years ago, and they are super different. So you are assured of personal development through this business. That is actually an added advantage. Number 2, you become a business owner. Yes. So you own your own independent business. So you create a system to run your business. Leadership, you automatically become a leader because you'll be leading people. So you learn the skills by and by, and through experience, you're going to be a leader. Then internal system in place. That is why I said you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. The business or the company is going to really support you. They'll give you all the systems in place. The website is one of them. And we are so lucky that in our business, we use our website to grow our business. Then finally, residual income. Residual income is income that you earn whether you work or not. And I know all of us, we are looking forward to earning residual income from this business. If you do what you are required to do in the business, ultimately you will get to earn residual income. Yes, most people, when they are joining our business, they forget that with time, this business is going to overpay you. Let us not look at where we start. It is just a starting point. Sometimes so many people, especially professionals who have a job, look at our business, they say, oh, you start small, yet they are somewhere already in the job sector. But guess what? If you do this business consistently, and I mean consistently, you will also grow consistently, and within a very short time, you will be up there. So when you are an employee, you are overpaid in the beginning, but underpaid for the rest of your life. But in our business, where you become an instant entrepreneur, you are underpaid at the beginning, but overpaid for the rest of your life. So which one is better, superstars? Which one is better? Which one sounds better? Being overpaid now and underpaid later, or underpaid now and overpaid later? I think the best one is being underpaid now and getting overpaid later. We are perfect examples of this. Our first bonus together with Josephat was only Kenya shillings 2002 or 20 US dollars. Can you imagine? Today we feel overpaid because, our jobs would never have given us what this opportunity is giving us. So I want to encourage all of us, even if you are starting in the business, give your business time. Soon you will be overpaid. Together, I believe you are learning. Now, you realize also our business has a lot of rejection. People tend to reject you. How many of us on this call have ever been rejected in the business? By show of hands, or you can type chat there. You have been rejected in the business. Have you? But you need to understand that rejection is a temporary process. Yeah, it is not going to last forever. And we are also perfect examples in this, because initially we were very rejected by the very people that are close to us. Yes, I can see someone has been rejected. Have you been rejected? Now the catch is here. You must accept that temporary loss of social esteem from ignorant people. And the word temporary is so important. Temporary, it will not last long. Just get to know that. I remember, for example, when we started this business with Josephat, people told us all sorts of things. We were discouraged left, right, center. We got people telling us, oh my God, you are professionals and you are doing a business that is not going to take you far. Look at us now. We had to accept. If you don't accept and quit the business, it is you are the one to lose. So what you need to do is never give in to any rejection. Just follow what the leaders are telling you. Yeah. So the catch is you must accept a temporary loss of social esteem from ignorant people. Yes. There is so much also that you need to understand. You need to understand the business. If you're there and you want to grow and you don't understand the business, you're out to lose. So you need to be very keen on learning every day. And the first thing that you learn from is your kit, your business kit. I believe all of us received a business kit when they joined the business. So this business kit has a lot of terminologies that you need to understand. There are those things that you must focus on getting to know. Like, for example, point value. This is the value, the currency. That is the same worldwide that we use. And this helps us to, it's actually money. It's actually money because these point values are converted into pointers at the end of the day or at the end of the month, yes? So point value system, this is a system that is used by Neolife all over the world in all the 57 countries. So you need to understand this as a person, you know, and you know how many points are you expected minimum at the end every month? How many minimum points? I'm waiting for an answer. Minimum points, point value, which is actually the personal points in this case, the points that you need. Minimum point value. Yes, I can see people are writing. Yes, 100 is the minimum. Wow. Thank you, great leaders. 100, yes. Minimum points for you is 100. So if you don't have 100 for April, get it. And if you have 100 already, increase the points. Because the more the points, the higher the bonus and the higher the business you get. So I've already explained personal points are points that you buy in your name, in your ID, even if they are for a customer. So to participate in the compensation plan, you should never have less than 100 points, yeah? So let us all go out and make sure there's, imagine for 14 years, my goodness, you need to know this. 14 solid years, those are how many months? There are quite a number of months. 14 solid years, yeah? More than almost 200 months, we have been doing 100 points without fail, yeah? So it is so important. There is also the qualified point value, which is qualifying point volume. That is money, that is points for your team, your distributors, your managers, your senior managers. When now you build the team, you get to also gain from their points. So inclusive of your 100 minimum personal points. So the qualifying points includes your 100 minimum points. So it helps to determine how you are paid by Neolife. We also have bonus value, which is the bonus, the local currency now. From every country, the bonus volume is different. So it's allocated to every product. The selling price or suggested retail price is the price that the company suggests that you sell the product. And you know, don't over-exaggerate. Also, don't sell the product at the price that you bought with. Then we have the distributor price, is the wholesale cost that the product is available to the distributors. So this is actually the discounted prices, yeah? So that is the distributor price, and all this is available in your kit. Now, what I have right now on here is our our bonus, I mean the chart, the payment chart, the compensation plan chart, which starts down there. 200 points, and remember yours must not be less than 100. So 200 to 499, you're paid at 3%. Remember, this is, you are still a distributor, but you are paid at, you're still paid money. So if you are a distributor, if you reach 250 points, obviously you will earn money at 3% of the bonus. 500 to 999, 5%, 1,000 to 1999, 10%, 2,000 to 29.99, 15%, 3,000 to 39.99, 20%, and 4,000 points and above are 25, you are paid at 25%. So this is so key to understand. So for example, if you have 248 points, what is the percentage you are paid? 248 points. I'm waiting for an answer. 248 points. And you did your 100 PV. You've done your 100 points, but you have in total 248 points. What will be the percentage of payment? Anybody? Wow, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, thank you, thank you. You have not qualified. Thank you, Harold. Yeah, that is it. You have not reached the minimum because the minimum is 250. So get this, you will not be paid when you have less than 250 points, even if you did your 100 points. So if you have 248 points, just buy a small product and get to 250 and you will be paid. What about if you have 1,800 points? What is the payment? Percentage, 1,800 points. Percentage of payment for 1,800 points. Thank you, Susan, 10%. Thank you, thank you. What about 6,000 points? 6,000 points, 6,000 points, 6,000 points. 6,000 points. Wow. 6,000 points, Haron says 25%. Anyone else? Lucas, Juma, Shadrach, wow. Yes, yes, thank you so much. Anything beyond 4,000 points is at 25%. So as we speak right now, as I speak to you, how many of us knows the percentage that they are paid right now? You know, I hope you know. And of course, now from knowing, get to also try and push it to the next level, okay? So push it to the next level in the next 1 week. So if you have 1,000 points, for example, try to push it to 2,000. You will be an executive manager and also paid at 15%. If you are at 1,600, just try to push it to 2,000. You'll be paid at 15%. So let us all try to improve our percentages this month. And the beauty about our back office is that it is always showing even the amount that you're earning by now. So let us all work on that. So you are, these are the levels in this business that we have: distributor, manager, senior manager. Of course, now we have executive manager, director, emerald, director, world team, and president's team. So the best is at the top because the percentages only apply, of course, to everyone, but majorly to distributor, to director, and emerald. But when you are a world team member, you are now paid leadership development bonus. And if you are a president team member, you are paid still on the sales volume bonus, which is the chart that I have shown you, the leadership development bonus, and the network development bonus. So where is the best place? Which level is the best to earn from? I want to an answer from you. Is it distributor, manager, senior manager, executive? Which level? Which level is the best? World team, executive, manager, director, president? Wow. Golden Superstars, PT. PT is president team. Wow. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. I can see people. So where are you targeting? Are you targeting to be a president? Yes, you should, because as a president team member, you earn the sales volume bonus, you earn the leadership development bonus, and you also earn the network development bonus, which is almost earning like double, you know. So that is very exciting. So we are all working to be president team members. And please, I want everyone, let your prayer be, you get to president team member, yeah? So to be a qualified manager, you just need 500 points with your team. We all know this because all our presentations, but your minimum 100 points must be there. So that is the real thing. And of course, as a manager, you get recognition, you get a pin, you attend manager schools, and of course, you are paid at 5%. You become a senior manager when you have 1,000 points with your team and minimum of 100 personal points. So I still want to insist, if you don't do 100 points, you are not a Neo Life member. Actually, that month, the company does not count you as part of us. Yeah? And when you become a senior manager, you are given a pin, you attend special senior manager school, you have retail profits, you know, all members have retail profits. 10% of your team effort, and you get free products, and on your way to director. Executive manager is 2,000 points with your team, at least 100 viewers. Yeah. And also to be a director now, after executive, to be paid at the highest percentage. For you to be a director, you need to be a senior manager first. That is one of the ways of becoming a director. Then accumulate 10,000 points in a 6-month period. So they take the last 6 months, even if you have stayed in the business for 2 years or 24 months. So the last 6 months, but the last month you need 4,000 qualifying points with your team, and you should have 100 points. So that is so important. Or simple. Now the company has made it very simple. Become an executive manager. Then you do 4,000 points the following month, qualifying points with 100, not less than 100 personal points. You'll go straight to director. So become an executive manager. In fact, this is the simplest. It also means that you can be a director in only 2 months. Because if you join and the first month you become an executive manager with 2,000 points with your team, then the following month you get a bigger team and 4,000 points, you are a director. So this is just an example to show how you get the long method of becoming, whereby you accumulate 10,000 points. Eh? So I just want to show you, like, the first person, the example A, we have January, February, March, April, May, June, and July. So this person has consistently been doing 100 points. And of course, the total is 10,000 points. And the last month is 4,000, which you become a director. But in the second one, you even have in April, you realize you even did 100 and nobody did anything. So that means that even when you don't have people doing anything in your team, make sure you are doing your 100 points. So important. Yeah. But you see, the person in C example is where they didn't do much. They only did 50 points in May, and therefore they could not reach to director, because the moment they did 50 points, they lose all this accumulation that was there previously. So remember, as a senior manager, you will accumulate your points. So you should never miss to do this 100 points. Yeah. Yeah. So there are benefits of becoming a director. Of course, you get recognition. You get a director folder. You go for director schools. Nowadays, there's even money that you're given once you become a director. The following month, you get money if you confirm your title. So you are paid at the highest percentage, which is 25%. You know. Then you start earning leadership development bonus. If you are a director and you develop a director under you, you will earn leadership development bonus, and also monthly director incentive. We have incentives for directors. And you will also attend the red carpet dinner during the convention, the East Africa convention, like the one we have in October. So anybody who becomes a director between now and September, you're gonna come for that dinner. Now, when you start the business, what is expected of you? And even if you just started or you are still old in the business and you have not got it right, make sure you always have a list of names. I always tell people, make sure you have a book for list of names, the list of names of the people you want to involve in the business. Who is supposed to come to your list? anyone who is above 18 years old. Yeah? These are the people who should be in your list. Why? Because everyone has a specific need. And that is why you should never prejudge. Put everybody in your list. So important. Yeah? And what? Share your new life solution depending on their why. So important. Always share people your new life solution. So it could be a physical need, and therefore you share the story of maybe the TNN or nutritional story or pro-vitality. And then you also add the targeted solutions. Remember, we have targeted solutions. Then if it is a financial need, then you show them how they can become director, the 3-step, basic 3, and the financial benefits that they can earn. And remember, your story is very important. So everyone on this call, the 78 of us, learn to know how to tell your story. Yes, there is an effective way of telling your story. So as you write the people you want to engage in the business, of course, these are the people you wish you build a business with. And I tell people, put a 10 on everyone's head. See good in the people. You see, and you don't also know who those people know. So it's so important that you bring in everyone that you know. Family, relatives, friends, and everybody that you know. And even people in your phone book. All of us nowadays, we have phones. And so we need that we write everyone on your phone book. Don't depend on the phone, because it can get lost. So have a book that you write the name list. And make sure you are adding every day. People you meet daily, you add on top. Social media followers, add them. Social groups and gatherings, add them. And so it is so important that you do that. So a good formula for developing a name list is you need to have a certain number. And we normally recommend having not less than 200 people. Then you add daily, an acronym for name list. Then try to remember people you were with either in school, they were your neighbors at one point or something. So M starts for memory. Then E, everyone, don't prejudge. Let everybody be part of your list. And then L is learn to listen. Wherever you are, please be a good listener. You will get to know the needs of people. Be also an initiative. Be an initiator. Be the one starting things such as greeting people. When you get into a vehicle or you get into a banking hall or somebody, you have a gathering, please be the initiator. Greet people, give them a smile. Seek successful people. Talk to a lot of people, because talking to people is equal to building the business. So that is a good formula for your name list, developing a name list. Using this formula, you will never go wrong in the business. And then, of course, you will always have to ask a power question to people so that you can gain information, because without information, you will not realize their needs. So determine their needs, and it's a way of having a conversation. So then it also causes action when you ask people questions. So what is the question? The question always starts like this. If I could show you how, blah, 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 put your words, would you be interested in hearing? So after getting to know someone, you can ask them, if I could show you how you can get more energy, or how you can become healthier, how you can look younger for longer, would you be interested in hearing? If I could show you how you can earn part additional income, would you be interested in hearing? Yeah. So if the answer is yes, you ask for 15 minutes of their time. If it is no, offer the products with the power questions team. If I could show you a product that will give you more energy and better health, would you be interested in hearing? And then you also ask for a referral. Referrals are so important. So we normally have a script in our team, the Superstars team. This is a powerful one, because you don't have to cram. You don't have to think about what to tell people. Just have this script at the fingertips. So when you are introducing yourself to people, my name is Pearose. I am a part of a dynamic organization called Superstars Team, whose focus is to help people to change their lifestyle. We help people to build a business where they can earn money, have opportunity to travel, and by using high quality products, feel better. Would you be interested in hearing more about the Superstars team? because I would like to take about 15 minutes of your time to share more. So please screenshot that. Have it at the fingertips. When anybody asks you what you do, this is the best answer to give. So if you have this answer, you can never go wrong. So I've also seen the most effective way of building your business is one-on-one. Not only big meetings, but one-on-one. Talking to people on a one-on-one basis, meeting people, sitting down with an individual and explaining the business to them. It is so good and very important. So I want to encourage all of us, do one-on-one. One-on-one is so important. Every day, make sure you sit with someone, do a one-on-one. Book appointments with people and do a one-on-one. It is so effective. Now, before you do a one-on-one, make sure you watch your sponsor do. Don't just do it alone. Start with your sponsor. They can do it on your behalf the first time. Then familiarize yourself with the presentation flip chart. Always, you go through the slides. The beauty about it is all our recordings are in our YouTube channel. You can go through it before you present to someone so that you get to familiarize yourself. Then you practice it several times. You can practice with your children, practice with your team, practice with your leader, anybody. And then you develop your ID. That is your story. Yeah. And then make sure every day, every time you have either one-on-one or invited people, call your guests the day before and give them direction. In case they cancel, we schedule the cancellation. Okay, so if the presentation is at your prospect's home, you ask for directions to that place. So the thing we are going to talk about now is your ID. How do you create your testimony? How do you design your testimony so that it can be catchy? So a testimony must be told in 2 minutes, and you must tell your background, who is your name, where you live, your occupation, your status if need be, and what you did not like about what you did before. So be vulnerable. What did you not like about your health, your job, or finances? How did you feel? And then you give the solution. How has New Life been a solution with health or business? How has it helped you? Yeah, and then the future. How do you see the future? So my name is Pearose. I am a teacher by profession. And before this opportunity, I was teaching in high school, but I did not like the remuneration that I was getting after working hard for a whole month, going to work every day, and even not having time for my family. I met this wonderful opportunity on the 17th of July 2010. And guess what? My life has never been the same again, And of course, I see the future. How I see the future is very bright. So you always have to really design your story in a way that it will captivate the listeners. Then the other thing is never miss events. Events are so important. If you hear of an event, like now we are going to Tanzania come the month of October, how many of us have registered? If you have not, please register as soon as possible. Because when you go to events, you learn so much. You meet new people. You meet people who you share the same, dreams, those kind of things. So in events, you can really build your business. Because in events, you get social proof. You attend an event with so many people, so you get to prove that it's a great business. In events, you learn new skills because people will talk in events and you will learn new skills. You'll also hear success stories in events. And then there is this power of association. You are going to meet people whom you have the same values, beliefs, and goals, and you resell yourself to the business. I tell you for sure, many times I've attended an event, and that's the time I say to myself, wow, Pearose, you are now even starting the business again. So you resell yourself every time you attend an event. So promote the event, be an example. Register as the first one. Then make the event a priority. Don't buy into any excuses. I hear people having so many excuses. Oh my God, never buy into any excuses. So make it a priority to go to events and you will find yourself on the path to go all the way to the top. Then the second last thing I'm going to mention today is that don't take advice from people who have not succeeded in the business. It is so important that you take advice from people who have gained something, who you admire, who you want to get to where they are. Okay, so don't take advice from people who are not good examples. So that's why they are saying here, you don't ask medical advice from a plumber. So why get MLM advice from those who haven't been successful yet? And so, superstars, treat your business like a business, and it will pay you like a business. Yes, you have to do the business. Treat your business like a hobby, and it will cost you like a hobby. So we all want to succeed in this business, and therefore we are going to treat our businesses like a business, not like a hobby. So superstars, I believe you've learned something. I'm so glad to have shared this with you tonight. And I know that if you can just give it some thought, and you can just practice a few of the things I've been able to share with you, your business will never be the same again. So God bless you so much. I wish you the best of this end month of April. God bless you and have a good evening. Thank you.
Wow, that is deep. Thank you so much, Pearose. Team, there you are. You can imagine how much it took to prepare this kind of a presentation, just to make sure that none of us, of course, those who are positive to build their business, those who are willing, those who are hungry, those who are desirous, none of you will be left behind. But always remember, it's about doing what you learn, not really just what you learn. So let's go for it, team. And we are sure that you're going to get huge results from what Pearose has taken us through. That, man, was deep. I wish when we were young in the business, we got this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, there are many who have not been able to attend deliberately. But for you who have attended, let this make the difference. Don't perform at the same level as those who have not participated. I never miss any other Tuesday. This is what happens every Tuesday. So we'll post that so that you can be able to do the recognition. That's another very critical bit of our team system. We really love appreciating people, recognizing those who are doing a lot of whatever you do, small or big, we recognize.